Gurudev, we also have with us the alumni of IIM Bangalore who have learned the Sudarshan Kriya through the IIM IIT Alumni Special Online Meditation and Breath Workshop. They have questions around 4 areas, Gurudev: success, stability, spirituality, and science.
Sure.
प्रणाम गुरुदेव। पहले तो बहुत बहुत सौभाग्य फील कर रहा हूँ कि निशिता जी के, विशाल एंड लवकेश जी की वजह से हम ये प्रोग्राम कर पाए, उस माध्यम से मैं यहाँ तक पहुँच पाया। सो बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। पहले तो गुरुदेव आपसे लगाव बहुत है और ये क्वेश्चन काफ़ी दिनों से मन में चल रहा था, तो पूछने की कर रहा हूँ। Why does fear of losing out to something comes to one's mind? This makes us do mediocre and repetitive things.
You mean FOMO? Isn't it? Fear of losing out, right?
Yeah. So
missing out.
थोड़ा सा गुरुदेव extension ये था, when we do know that we have much higher potential and bigger pursuits, why do we not go for that and still holds to not exploring to full potential? ये गुरुदेव question था.
So your question is, why do we not go for something higher? Is that the question?
गुरुदेव, हम कहीं ना कहीं हम अपना पूरा पोटेंशियल एक्सप्लोर नहीं कर पाते हैं, मे बी संकुचित हो जाते हैं छोटी सक्सेस या छोटे परसूट्स के लिए। जब से मैं इस प्रोग्राम में जुड़ा हूँ, मुझे लगता है कि मैं कर सकता हूँ, बहुत कुछ कर सकता हूँ और बहुत अलग फील्ड में कर सकता हूँ।
This is a very, very common thing that comes. You know, you think you have a lot of potential, you could do a lot, but you are unable to do because your time is consumed by not so important, unimportant things every day. Correct? And your energy and time is spent in such a way that you have no time to spend or no energy to spend on something bigger. See, for example, I'll give you an example. Suppose you come home and then you have to take care of your clothes and iron your clothes or cook your food and do this, and or take your children to school, and then when they come back you have to attend to them. Your time is so consumed, and these are all necessary things. You can't say they are not necessary. They are necessary things. And then there are weddings in the family, and then there are parents, and then a grandparent. Attending to all that consumes so much time. And suddenly you realize, hey, I should have put some attention on to it. Please be seated, please sit. Your mind says, oh, I have to do this research, I could do more, spend more time, I could read these or acquire more knowledge, I could write a book. Many people want to write book on some very interesting topics, but when they sit to write a book, there is a block in the mind. It doesn't work. And then the so-called unimportant yet inevitable work comes up in the way. And so they consume the time. I know about a writer. She's a brilliant writer. But she is saying that, oh, I want to write a book. And she is saying for the last 20 years. 20 years, every time I meet her, Gurudev, I want to write a book. But all her time is consumed by this or that. And when she sits for it, the computer crashes or something happens. And she is unable to proceed, complete it. So this type of things come in life. And you sometimes feel, oh, I'm wasting my life so much. In between, then comes the television, social media, and friend circle. Name it. Your time is limited, your intentions are good, and your energy is even more limited. So it is exhausting when you have to do all this work. And so, time and again you get this feeling, oh my God, I'm losing, I could do something better. Right? My advice for all those who feel like this, keep some time in your life say about 1 week in a year or 1 week every 6 months. Call it a creative week or something. Then you see, rest of the things you keep aside. And those days you put your focus. Suppose you want to write a book, sit and do it at the time. If 1 week every 6 months is not possible, take 1 day or even couple of hours on a Sunday. This Sunday morning I am not going to do anything else other than this. Not going to see the newspaper as usually I say, or switch on the television. Okay, let me put my attention and do this, complete this work. Like this, you have to promise yourself some free time for yourself. See, many times you even go out to some picnic or some trip, holidays. Even in holiday, your social media and your interest in the TV and news, it consumes, leaving no room for your creativity to blossom. Isn't it? How many of you feel this way? See, so for that, you have to say, okay, I have come to this place, I'm not going to look into news or think. I'm going to finish these projects. And when you do Yoga Nidra, put this sankalpa in your mind. I want to write a book, I want to do this research, I want to finish. First sow the seed in the consciousness. And then you can find some time on a daily basis or a weekly basis. And you can dedicate that.